What's up guys? So today we are going to be making a drink stencil. I was really excited to start making these. I like to spice up my drink with little decorations, so I thought these would be really fun to make. And I've got one free design for you guys. We're going to be making one that says Snow Day. And you can go ahead over to my blog and grab this free file. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. So grab that file and load it into Cricut Design Space. And once you load it in, there's really not anything you need to do in here. It is done for you guys. It is sized for you, and there is nothing we need to weld or really anything. So this is ready to go. All you need to do is hit make it and go ahead and cut it out. Now, I'm going to be cutting this out on a laminated sheet. Okay, it's kind of like a clear plastic transparency. So I'm going to be cutting it out on that, and I'm going to be using the heavy cardstock setting for that. If you don't have a laminator or laminating sheets, you're welcome to also do this on just regular cardstock. It'll still work. It just won't be really reusable. Okay. So yeah, cut that out, and let's take a quick look at how we're gonna use it on our drink. All right. All right, guys, so I have laminated just plain sheets here. So if you have a laminator, you just run that through without anything in it. And this creates a nice transparency sheet that you can then use to make your cut, okay? And then I put that on my mat and I ran that through my machine. And I ran that through on the heavy cardstock setting. And lo and behold, we've got a stencil. Yay! See, look at that. Now, this doesn't feel, it feels a little bit flimsy because it is just a laminated sheet. So if you run it through with a thicker laminated sheet, then it'll be a little bit thicker. And I did try to cut this out on these dollar store chopping boards, but I couldn't get it to cut all the way through. I haven't quite figured out the right setting for it. I tried it with a deep knife blade, but it wanted to take like 4 hours to cut that out, so I stopped that from cutting. But I'm pretty happy with the little transparency sheet here. This is good enough, and it is reusable because it is nice and plastic, right? You can also cut it out in cardstock, as I've mentioned. If you don't have a laminator at home or laminating sheets, then you can definitely still cut this out just on cardstock and it'll still serve the same purpose. It just won't be as reusable as something like this, because this you can just wash off and reuse it. All right, so let's get this on our mug, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do here, okay? So I've got a cup of tea here. And I'm gonna froth my milk. So I've got this lovely milk frother that I was gifted one Christmas. And I've got my milk frothed. And what I'm gonna do, let's put that in. Okay, and then I've got some cocoa and I've got a fine sieve, and we're just going to take our stencil and put it on top. Take a little bit of cocoa. And just ever so lightly shake that on. And there we go. And now you can go ahead and wash that. And yeah, I think it looks great. It really helps if you get the foam like fuller at the top, because if there's too much of a gap down in the middle of the drink, then I find this doesn't go on as nice. Like it bleeds more around the text. So try to get it as close to the top as possible. That way you get that nice crisp outline when you go ahead with this process. Okay, so yeah, that is it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you did, give it a give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!